Hi, everyone out there. Let me introduce myself really quick. I am Phil, and who are you? That's Art.
He's eating. I don't know.
And you are?
Mike.
Mike, yes. Oh, I just answered a question. Today's segment is frequently asked questions. I just answered the question, who are you? Okay?
Well, that's one question.
That's one question down. We received a lot of questions and a lot of information that's not true.
One of the things we're doing this is because we recently received something that seems to be confusing a lot of people on public access.
Rumors.
It's not really a rumor. It's something that somebody said on another show that pretty much is confusing people as to asking who or what is going on, and we are making this segment to answer some of those questions.
So over the years, 6 years, we've been either gotten emails from you guys, thank you all for writing, or people come up to us and they ask us this, and this. I wrote all the questions down on here, and we're going to try to answer them for you. Now, for those of you watching this on YouTube, look down below. If you want to skip to a question, you can just click on it, and they'll take you right to that. The beauty of YouTube and technology and all that stuff.
This is like FAQs.
FAQs,
yes.
Exactly. Frequently asked questions. So we made this video for you guys. I hope you enjoy. Hope you watch the whole thing. If not, if you want,
at least jump to the question you want to hear.
Exactly. All right. So who are you? We just answered that. The next question is, where did you get the idea to do the show? Well, starting with me, I started in college doing television studio work. I actually worked in the field for a while.
Name the school.
I'm not going to name the school on TV here. So I joined public access television. I was originally going to do like a talk show, but who doesn't do a talk show these days?
Everybody does a talk show.
Everyone. So I came to public access with the idea of a game show. People were into it. This question is not on here, but that's actually how I met this guy. He was on a show called, I'm going to say the name of the show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And he was on the GSN chat room there. And long story short, I'm not going to go into that full story. He did this one camera setup at the studio.
Now, he didn't get arrested.
Watch Game Show Night.
You didn't get arrested.
Yeah, Game Show Night.
No, it's a clottering.
But anyway, so he did this one camera setup at the camp, and I told him we can do 3 if you want, and made it look like a real TV setup. I said, hey, I'm putting together something at public access, and that's how we got started. And we're doing all sorts of variety game shows because I thought it would be interesting. Also, it's become more of a group now, like a fan group, for fans by fans.
But the reason you're being very clear now is because of who is actually hosting it.
Well, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that.
But we'll get to that.
Really quick, to wrap this question up, it used to be called Phil's Game Shows because it was my show, my games. But we're a team. Nobody here is an I. No, it's a we.
That's right, there's no
it's a
I
we.
in team.
So every time we do a show, it's a party. It's a block party. Game show, block party. I think that was your idea, the name of that title, was it?
Yeah.
All right, well, there's no I, like I said, whatever. But yeah, that's how we came up with an idea, and we've been rolling with it ever since. Who can watch the show? What are your ratings? Well, who can watch the show? Anyone. It's rated G, PG sometimes.
No, I think they want to know our ratings.
Our ratings. Basically, it's for...
It probably goes in line with the ratings of all the public access.
Yeah, I mean, mostly the show is watched by teens. That's the youngest group. We also
I would agree with that.
Yeah, it's mostly by teens. Yeah,
that's where that's literally where I get the bulk of the questions from.
That's right. Yeah, the school teacher. Right. I work with kids all the time. We're on public access, QPTV in Queens, Brick in Brooklyn, sometimes in Staten Island.
We're on like twice a year. We're on 2 segments a year, usually in January and in October when some free time comes up. I share a slot with certain other people. I'm not allowed to mention who on this, but when we split the slot, sometimes it's our stuff per part of the year, and the rest of the time it's their stuff. So we air on Staten Island intermittently. We're currently, at the time of this filming, we are not airing in Staten Island at this time, but we will be airing again sometime in the fall.
By the way, we're filming on July 4th right now.
That's why you.
So that's why. No, there's no.
Yeah, that's not.
It's a safe neighborhood we're in. Okay, so anyway, but yeah, the ratings, public access. For those of you who don't know, there are no Nielsen ratings, so we go by what's on YouTube, the hits we get, We have a decent amount, but mostly our audience is on
Probably gets an asterisk.
on public access.
I thought Standard & Poor's does ratings.
Who?
What?
Standard & Poor's.
They still do. They do that for public access.
Not for public access. All right, next question.
It probably rates too low for the Nielsen ratings.
Yeah,
all
I mean-
of public access.
I mean, it's paid for by not the city. It's paid for by I think the cable network.
cable
I'm really
bill.
not
Your
sure.
cable
I
the
thought
cable.
I thought our
right.
tax dollars, no?
your
it's
cable,
not tax
your cable
dollars.
bill
No, it is
goes.
not.
Your
Yeah.
cable bill. goes.
Indirectly.
Well, a quick story. When I
Yeah.
first joined in,
This is not a money-making venture.
no,
guys.
it's nonprofit. The
Someone's
guy,
gonna pay.
the CEO of QPTV told me that someone called in saying, I saw something on the network. It was R-rated. It was completely disgusting. My taxes are paying for this. Get it off now.
Is that Arthur's game show?
No. And the guy said, no, your taxes are not paying for this. This is, no. But no, we're not being paid by your
think
tax
it's through
money.
your cable
so.
fees.
Probably it's part of the cable
You guys
fees, is
are
right? Yeah.
unionized.
Well, actually, they're union workers. I think some of them are union.
Some.
Some of them might be, yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next question.
Yes.
Before the D-Day invasion gets closer. Who are your hosts? What are you looking at them?
Okay, we got Arthur
1, 2,
Bennett.
1, 2. Not me.
Well,
I'm a director, not a
We got
host.
Michael Davis Jr.
There's no
audience
Michael
participation
Davis Jr.
here. Anyway, I rarely host nowadays. I usually host if there's going to be a guest of mine on the show to make them comfortable. But sometimes I do it. Most of the hosting is done by this guy over here.
This guy. Who's
Oh,
This guy here.
Right
you know,
here.
this guy.
Who is
We also have another guy from Staten Island, Jack. I'm getting nothing but good things about him, so hopefully we get to see more of him.
Where
And
did
John
it
at
start off?
Homecoming.
And John, yeah, his cousin is out there. He hosted a lot of game shows out there, which probably you guys see. So,
Homecoming.
Homecoming, and he
Homecoming.
does some of our shows too. What's
October 18th.
Where was his first gig?
Yes.
This guy's first gig.
This guy's first gig?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is your first gig?
Oh, you can say
Manhattan
that.
Beach Day Camp.
Manhattan.
Manhattan Beach Daycare.
And that was a very
I thought you
long
were doing
time
other stuff
ago.
on the side
Manhattan
before that.
Beach. What?
In elementary school, you already pulling stuff.
Really?
It's probably
I didn't know
true.
that.
You were hosting game shows since you were 5.
We had already known each other
I
over
was
20
told
years.
by
folks.
someone on Facebook that I.
Do you know his first reaction to a game show?
Yeah, he was
jumped out of
jumping.
his chair. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
told that to Meredith Vieira.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a common story.
Yeah, which brings me to the next question. Can I host your show? Well, what?
Well,
It is a common question. I mean, our show is welcome for everyone. We don't hold auditions. Very rarely we hold auditions for contestants. But we don't do that because we want everyone in all shapes and sizes and colors to come on down and play and have some fun, maybe win something. As for hosts, we want to make the show look good as possible. So unfortunately, you can come and play whatever game you want, but to be a host, you really need to audition. We don't really, the host that we had before, like Jack, he never auditioned for us. We just seen him do his thing. We also had a guy named Cameron who hosted one
This
of our
would be a
like
great
Family
volleyball
Feud
game.
type of games. And I've seen him perform on
not to
television.
be confused with the director Cameron from the camp.
Exactly.
Stop
Cameron,
that.
I'll say his name, Cameron with an S, who's no longer in show business, but we wish him well, whatever he's doing. If anyone out there is interested in hosting one of our shows, we welcome to try out. We'll maybe shoot a pilot, which is usually done at KCC. We should get into that a little bit later.
Money. There you go.
But we'll watch you, we'll talk about you, and if we like you, maybe we'll have you host a show. Now the thing is,
Yeah, Mike.
what makes a good game show host? You have to be
Standard
personable.
size.
Not only bring attention to the game, but the contestants are the stars. You got to remember that. People don't realize that. They concentrate on the game, but not the people who are
Unless your
playing.
name is Gene Rayburn, then
Unless
you're
your
a
name
star.
is Gene Rayburn, exactly. How do you choose your games? What are your games?
Eeny, meeny, miny. No. I'm kidding.
Literally, it depends on, it's public access. We don't have a lot of
Location.
location. Location's a
Like
big
Kings Row, we
factor.
were doing Brooklyn Trivia.
Yes.
Well, we just fell into a show that's going to be airing shortly. It's called Shutdown. We just fell into that game by accident at the last taping. We got 2 episodes coming up of that, which should be ready.
And this is an original idea.
This
It's
is an
not
original
a
idea
real
of
game
ours,
show out there. This is
and,
other shows, but we also did something called Fracture Phrases. We had a learning curve there.
Oh,
when Art brought half his living room onto the QPTV set.
yeah.
half your living room.
So yeah.
seen his living
Our
room,
popular
folks.
shows are Mingo Mango, which is based on lingo. That doesn't take much of a setup. Top of the Sphere, which is like Millionaire, which is only 2 chairs and that's it. And if it's simple, people ask me, can we do Price is Right or something like that?
It's a
Wheel
little
of
bit
Fortune.
Well, those
We-
shows
I'll
we
be
piloted
remiss to
and
say
they
that,
never worked for
we
us.
do have our own studio for use at
Someone's
Mill
really
Basin
giving them a
Right.
Daycare.
finale over there.
That's locked into the campers at
What's
Mill
the guy
Basin.
And their
Right.
game shows there are locked in.
You know, those
Yeah.
are
Yeah,
based
pretty much.
in, but that's our studio.
How about games you tried but are canceled? Some of the shows we did that are canceled, I think Answers and Questions is probably canceled. Although it's
No,
good.
we
We
haven't
might-
done that since episode 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
Beat the Queen's Guide will be coming back. We're going to speak about that, but it's going to come back eventually. What's my keyword? We're probably going to go in a different direction since we're, what's that show?
Along with Snap Judgment.
with Snap Judgment that's coming back.
Oh, it is? I
It
didn't
should-
know. Oh.
When we do our TV studio in the box, that's going
I
to come
wasn't
back.
told that either.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's all on the drawing board,
Am I hosting?
if you like.
That's what I was hoping.
You heard it here first,
I don't
folks.
have a chance next
Kidding.
week.
Snap Judgment is coming back. He's going to host. When? Well, stay tuned.
Chris Chamberlain once played, remember that one?
Yes.
Where?
So
even say
Speed
which.
Talk. I'm sorry.
yeah?
Speed Talk is
Put it
taking the
with
place of
CRU.
Keyword and other shows. Yeah. One of the shows
Speed talk again soon.
soon,
I hope
Well,
but
that studio was tomorrow.
Coincidence?
what? No, we're
Like
going to do it at
that.
QPTV though because it worked there.
Oh.
Well, what other shows have we done that are canceled? I don't. I think that's it.
Surveys.
Well,
Surveys.
It's very
Well,
interesting. Over at the camp, we no longer produce
Would you trust Hillary
pass it on, but the ones
well, that was a
that-
good show.
The ones that are in the can,
yes or no
I
question?
still have. They still might appear.
Oh, they might appear, but
I-
new
I-
episodes are not
If
In
coming.
you-
addition, we
you know.
have
I'd vote for Bernie.
Society doesn't
canceled
trust.
episodes? No.
No, they.
Bernie over-
I mean,
Okay, well,
we
so-
were. That, I'm
go on.
not producing
next
any
question.
new ones
I
at
think
this
she
point,
hit it.
but
True.
we do
Oh,
have
Oh,
some in the
which
can.
I think we already answered this. Where do you shoot from? Well, we have 3 locations, 3 or 4. QPTV,
Right.
The Mill
Kingsborough,
Basin Day Camp.
Mill Basin Day Camp.
Can I thank?
Oh,
And our
You may
Back.
think Mill Basin Day Camp because
Mill
it is a
Basin
part of
Day
the
Camp. They
question.
are great people.
You don't want to know
They'll take an idea and run with it.
We can't have people coming to Mill Basin yet because it's not really our
But
studio.
it's a day camp, and
But
if
you can
happen
come to
be fortunate
QPTV, yeah.
to be at the day camp.
Yeah.
Kingsborough you would have to pay for because we usually shoot Homecoming.
Well, also we do a TV studio in the
you don't
box,
come
which
to
is
the
coming
show.
back, which we did.
You're a graduate.
What's that show by Will Wheaton?
I know.
Tabletop Day.
I know
Yes,
why he
yeah.
didn't come to the last one.
I mean, yeah, QBTV, Kingsborough. There's either 2 things at Kingsborough: Homecoming, like we just said. There's also a TV studio in a box, which we actually build a TV studio out of a box,
Like this.
and like this, right? Well, this is not a
I
switcher. We
wouldn't
have
exactly call this the box.
no, we have switchers, audio stuff in there. No, this is
Oh,
different.
that.
Yeah.
We haven't done that since the
Well, I'm the new
Right,
owner of
so
TV
like
Studio in the
6 or
Box.
7
It's all
dollars
digital
a year
now.
for the last
Oh,
2
you
years.
have it.
Yes, because I know you don't like people leaving and cleaning up.
I would've
So
voted
Yeah.
this way for me, it's all my equipment. It's not a lot. It's all digital. There you go. What's
It'll
next?
be edited out.
We're almost, I think, 6 more questions.
That's only because we want you to have another show.
Somebody asked me this question. One person, I don't remember when or who it was. Will I be safe at the taping? Well,
That depends. Do you like losing money?
no.
No. I'm kidding.
No, absolutely safe. QPTV has security. They beefed it up recently. You can't get in without.
We
What's
can't
that?
guarantee that.
Can't guarantee that. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not. We don't have the military back
I
there,
remember
but
when I went to Harvard, a party.
there is security at QPTV. You can't get in without showing ID. Kingsborough, there's security.
They practically strip search you.
What security you got there?
QPTV is actually operated by Time Warner.
Time
Oh,
Warner,
you can
yes,
test
and
what I-
Time
their
Warner
security is
Unlike
QPTV's. Yeah.
unlike BCAT, which
Brick.
I saw those
or
peace
Brick,
officers
which
in
is its
June.
own independent entity.
Yeah.
A cable
there's a
company
standard
doesn't
in
involve
B
with
class.
That's why that's why
Hey,
they're
what's
upgraded.
up?
It's a big difference.
All right, next question is. This is a very commonly asked question. Am I going to win real money? It depends, but not life-changing amount.
To make a long answer
Let's listen
short,
to this.
probably not.
Very rare.
Maybe a penny.
And
That's
I'm going
it.
to quote the contestant coordinator for the old $20,000 pyramid. You don't go on a game show to win money.
Exactly.
We want people to go to have fun.
Exactly. We might win something because we do have sponsors. Next question: Who sponsors the show? We do have some sponsors, like we can mention True Lemon, True Lime. They give us products that we give
Oh,
away.
yes.
We give away these Channel 12 things to people.
Yes.
We're trying to
True
look for
Lemon.
more. Yeah, they're really good.
Convenient packets.
Rice-o-Roni?
Oh,
Not-
no.
In San Francisco.
Thank you, Chuck Woolery.
Rice-o-Roni.
San Francisco Tribune.
Yes. Long story. We'll get into that later.
Rice-o-Roni
It's
wants
just-
to move them. I called them.
Trouble wax.
the Golden Grain Company wants to move
should
away
sponsor us.
from
Listen to
their
this.
image as the
Yes, that
loser's
is controversial.
What was
prize.
the most?
So now that we're on the subject of money, is there a budget on the show? Well,
Yes, it's called a shoestring.
the shoes. People ask me what the budget is. There is a budget. I mean, we have to buy occasionally tapes. Some of the equipment we have, we bought off eBay. Not a lot. Unfortunately, we
You
don't
know,
feed
it's-
our
It's
audience
called out of pocket.
out-of-pocket expenses.
Right,
Yes.
you know.
So that's why we really can't really afford. I mean,
Like that camera there,
Cat-
it's
that-
courtesy of Phil Manners.
well, it's my personal camera, so
Here's the budget.
I got the budget. Yeah. But yeah, we encourage people to
But
bring
Phil
their own.
will take donations.
Yes.
Now, we're not
I
a
beg in the street.
504 company.
Yes,
Yes.
remember you and your in our will, huh?
Yes.
No, don't go into that again.
Well, let's not go into
We
that.
have
But
enough of that for one
anyway,
day.
yeah, unfortunately, we don't cater at our shows. We encourage people to bring their own food.
Bring a
And
bad
there's
lunch.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Bring a bad lunch.
But
Yes.
if you go to QPTV, there is a Dunkin' Donuts below.
There is a Dunkin' Donuts.
Not ones and ones.
You know, the
Oh, I had to
QPTV
do
staff
it,
is
you know
angry
why?
at me because I'm the only one who doesn't bring food
That's
because they all
right.
cook. I mean,
Some guy
I don't have time. I got to
Kansas.
produce game
Like
shows.
a lot.
Can I hire you guys?
Absolutely.
Well,
To do
yes.
what, the parties
Sure.
and weddings.
Will you-
Parties,
Weddings,
weddings,
bar mitzvahs,
corporate events.
wakes.
That's actually how we get some of the budget for the show. We don't pocket the money that we get.
Yes, we did pocket.
I don't really pocket it. It goes
Yes,
towards
we
paying
did.
equipment.
We only got hired. We could count it on our hands.
Whoa!
Wasn't me.
Someone's pacemaker just.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch
Welcome to
that.
FAQ comedy.
You, me, and John.
Yeah.
John, Phil, and I did
she's an ex-movie star.
a singles night. Do you
Alright.
remember that?
Aerial
Oh, we did a
Yeah.
singles party. Yeah. Family feud. Yeah.
We did
a
put
lot
that
more
in.
than you
Our,
get.
Well, they gave us cash.
What?
So, yeah.
You can think you were Monticello the way.
What's up with those commercials and PSAs? Do you need commercials and PSAs? Well,
Technically, no.
No.
technically
but
no, but we encourage PSAs because we need some time filler. And also public service announcements is what public access is mostly about.
no, but game shows
So-
look better when it.
And they look better too.
John, I do
The
have.
next question, because Art just got up. The PSAs that we air are mostly things about basic health or things you can do in Queens or things you can do in Brooklyn.
Why
Like
is
you have
Arthur wearing Bishop of
the
shoes
Queens
before
Museum and all that, Alley Pond Park. Stuff like that, stuff that's fun. Somebody asked me, how come there's so many reruns? Well, we can only keep up. I mean, there's so many shows we got. We air weekly in Brooklyn, only once a month in Queens,
And random in Staten
and
Island.
random in Staten Island. So we're trying to come up with new things, and sometimes we have no choice but to air a rerun just to keep us going, you know? So we apologize about that. We know you can watch the show on the internet, but it's much more. There's something about watching TV as it's live happening. So that's why we like QPTV and public access. Streaming things on the web, which is something we're going to be doing soon. I don't know what he's doing. Well, that's the end of our questions. So that does it for all the questions there. If you have any questions, write to the email address on the bottom of the
I thought we
screen.
were opening it to roundtable questions.
Well,
Yeah.
we're getting there. We're getting there.
Evan
That's
has
gonna be
a
in the
question.
wrap-up show.
In the wrap-up show.
Yeah.
So there's the address
But
at
I'm
the
gonna
bottom of
sit
the
there
screen. No, hold on.
Oh.
Now we're going to go into you two first. Do you have any questions or things that we want to tell them? No?
We're up to our 300th episode
300 episode as
We're
this
getting
is
close.
taping.
in Brooklyn.
Mike? Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to
You're gonna have the videotape, right?
as to why we did this in the first place. I think I may have said something a little bit about it at
Oh,
the beginning.
an imposter.
Well, it's not really.
No, we don't name names.
We don't name names here.
I didn't
but,
say a name.
What happened was approximately about a week ago, I got a question from somebody who's been watching the show and saying that somebody else is claiming to be host of the game show Block Party. Now,
It's true.
no, this is true. This is all true. Now, I had to explain. So I asked him who's saying that, and he told me there's another show on public access.
Kevin, you
The reason is that we wanted to clarify who the hosts are, and we really should be aware. I'm not a host. I know some of the others have done some jobs, but truthfully, they're not hosts of the show. The only two real hosts are Phil and Art, and really Art's the main host of the show. So pretty much anyone who says they're host is not a host of the show. People have done other shows on the show in the past. That's true.
Like
But
Winner
technically,
Takes
if you say you're host of the show, it means you hosted more than one. And if you didn't host more than one, you're really not a host of the show. And we want to just clear it up that only Phil and Art are the hosts, and no one else is. Now that we got that out of the way, we want to open the.
How about robotics?
What about it?
All right, well, that wraps it up. But we have an audience here because this, like I said, July 4th, and we got a barbecue here. Let me get everyone on camera. Hey, everyone. Now we're gonna open up to Q&A. Ask us anything you want. Anything you want. Talk about yourself. We're gonna go. What is it? Counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. You want to go on camera and you have any questions? And...
You got a jingle, a theme song?
All right. Do we have a jingle or a theme
Well, we do
song?
have a salsa, but that's pretty much it.
We have the that theme song. Like that. Well, because it's what we do is a variety of game shows, so it's a theme song to the variety game show thing, and then when we do an actual show, it's some music.
Oh, that was your theme.
That's my theme. Yeah,
From,
it's free. It's free something or other. Freeware.
UConn.
Exactly. No.
Didn't
No.
you get it from
Hartford.
Hartford.
I stole it from them, but they don't use it anymore.
What college did you go to?
University of Hartford.
Oh, not UConn.
Not UConn. They're competitors.
Oh.
All right.
Anton, this is Anton over here. Also a loyal follower of the show. Has been on there several times.
And he hosted.
And he hosted once.
Just the once, yes.
And is any questions for us or a little bit about yourself?
I've been appearing on the shows for several years, and I was wondering, are you ever gonna do any versions of other game shows? Any more in the works?
We're always working on game shows. So like I said before, we're working. One of the shows we just shot was Shutdown, which is pretty much a list show, which you'll see sometime in the fall. We're also going to be shooting Shutdown. Now, this is something that nobody knows yet. We were discussing this at Homecoming. We're going to be shooting 2 more episodes of Shutdown. So
We are? Oh,
yes,
that's
we are.
new to
It's
me.
official.
That's awesome.
So there's going to be 4 episodes. If you want to come on down, we want contestants.
Come on
Bring
down, I like that.
No, well, it's not trade. Last I checked, it wasn't trademarked by Price is Right. So come on down to Homecoming, and you will get to get a shot at shutting down
you ever heard
your
of
best
game-
friend
Sorry.
or your enemy or whoever you want. Really,
You
it's a
want
list
another
show,
cookie
but can you shut down your friends?
Whose
We'll
line
find
was
out.
that anyway?
Have you ever heard of
It's
a
not a
game
game,
called
that's not-
Geek Out?
That's not
I haven't.
Okay,
It's a
Phil,
board game. It's just like that. Well, it also depends on like the setup we have and
Okay.
if we can do other shows. I mean, we'll be open to it.
Okay, Phil, here's the
Yes,
question
Mr.
to you.
Kevin. Who are you?
Who am I?
Yes,
A
Kevin.
loyal
That's how
follower,
we get
listener,
attention.
Yes.
and sponsor.
Ooh, well, treat this guy with respect.
Okay, now, what got you into game shows? Was it Arthur or was something that you...
What's that?
What got you into game
What got
shows?
me into game shows?
Did Arthur introduce it to you?
Actually, no, believe it or not. I was watching game shows since kind of I was little. I think my earliest one was Double Dare Family Feud with Ray Combs. I was obsessed with Carmen Sandiego and all that, and
Do you remember watching the show Winner Takes All?
that sounds familiar. I don't think so there, but
What year was Winner Takes All?
Winner Take All was the first game show I did.
I've got
was it?
What year was that?
And it was 19...
But I remember in college, I used to take bets on who's going to win the weakest link. We actually won sometimes, the George Gray version. Then we go over to here. Some of you might know who this person is. Go ahead.
I've heard that QPTV has quite a holiday extravaganza party at the end of the year.
Where did you hear that?
How can I get invited to the next one?
Just let me know. I'm allowed 1 guest, maybe 2.
We're all
but
crashing.
We're all crashing.
We're all crashing.
What? You won 5
I'm guessing this is a request to go to the next one. When I get the invite, I'll invite you.
He was the winner last year.
He won. That's why he wants to go back. He won. What did you win? $10 on Dunkin' Donuts? $5, right?
You only win $5.
Yeah, that's something.
$5
guess.
Dunkin' Donuts gift card.
So you're gonna come down to the next one. Art is, I guess,
Still
teaching.
didn't get the award, but he won.
He won. Well, he's kind of a producer here. And last but not least, host of the Chamberlain Show.
Wait, you dropped.
Yeah.
The old Chris Chamberlain show
Yes.
on Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, we miss those days.
Yeah, what was it, canceled?
It was retired. Officially retired on that many years ago.
Blog Talk in general is retired.
Yeah, indeed. To this day, I've had a couple of, I can remember certain callers, and the one person that stuck out, Jen, my all-time favorite person.
She's the one from Australia, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a tough
And
You got a powerful man next to you.
last but not least, actually the one person I can really think about that got me locked and loaded on Blog Talk was, I call him, well, he was one time a Jedi Master and a was Jedi Padawan type of deal, and he kind of pushed me into a field of writing now. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, I call him even though he's a PATAK, but
What is that word?
I'm gonna flash them on the screen.
We're gonna flash the definition.
a PATAK.
He was governor of New York.
Pataki. Well, he's a Pataki.
He's a PATAK, but he knows his name.
I've been asking the whole
Anyway.
day.
And I will just say,
Wild animal.
but actually, in the next year, actually, there's going to be a couple of things coming out. There's going to be a few books that will have my name on it. I have one question for everybody.
Good.
It's a very interesting thing. Why not we try to have one show in Klingon? How about that?
Who can speak Klingon here but you?
Actually,
I couldn't do it.
yes, you could.
I couldn't.
Yes, you can.
Even I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I'm
If
not.
I- if I
I'm not
spent- if I
obsessed
spent-
with
if I
game
spent-
shows like
hold on,
people
hold
think,
on,
and not even
hold
obsessed
on.
with Star Trek that much. But
Hold on. If I spent 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks doing preparation for speech in business communication in 2013, if I could do it,
at Brooklyn College?
that means
I studied Spanish for
You
8
guys
years.
can
I
do
still
it.
can't. All right.
I bring a challenge.
Didn't they do that on The Big Bang Theory, like Klingon Boggle or something?
I thought it was Klingon Stars. No.
yeah, I don't know.
Actually, it was
Klingon
a combination of Big
It was
Bang.
something like that. Yeah.
It was actually I saw that on Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
I don't know.
I even did the Klingon dictionary.
Yeah, there is one.
I'm
yeah.
friends with.
Does anybody else know Klingon here?
Not friends.
1, 2, 3, not it.
On Facebook.
and actually,
You know she looks like Kaya. Alcaz.
Art.
All right, we're wrapping this up.
and anyway, if I can do something in 3 weeks, that means you PATAKs, you Phil the PATAK, you Davis the
I'll give you
PATAK,
Patak.
and most definitely
Oh, not me.
that PATAK.
That goes on the tiles in the bathroom.
Our
I
real
didn't,
QPTV is not responsible for the content of this program.
Ever seen it before?
no.
I haven't seen this
CTV is not
either.
responsible for the content of this program either.
That's wonderful.
All right, well, thank you all for writing again. If you have any questions, write in. Hang out with us, ask us questions. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Art, say goodbye.
Art, say goodbye.
Art's eating his
Say goodbye,
food.
Art.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye, Gracie.
Hi, Gracie.
From time to time, he opens episodes from instead of opening it with people, it's opening with him in a room saying, "This is a different type of opening."
Yeah, hey.
It's like 4 or 5 episodes that he does that on. Another episode. The guy with the vocal cords, who gets his.
I saw that. I've heard of that.
You've seen this episode, right?
He cuts his vocal cords to win the
To win
contest.
money
Oh,
the money
yeah.
doesn't even exist.
Did it say how
Yeah.
to reach Cristobal de Leon?
The worst bet ever
What's
made.
the number?
I don't know if that's not the name of the episode. It's just my opinion. Let's see what else. There was.
Well, while I was watching,
I'm sorry I didn't hear you.
The pool match.
you also watched
Jack
Alphabet
Klugman
Copy.
and